Good day everyone, this is the last video about Sicilian defense, and in this video I'd like to look at the old Sicilian, which starts with move e4, c5, knight f3, knight c6, and then d4, c takes d, knight takes d, knight f6, knight c3, and d6. Here white's most common reply is bishop g5, the Richter-Rauser attack. This was Kurt Richter's invention, and white is threatening to capture an f6, making the dragon impossible. After a move like e6, white can play queen d2 and castle long. This was invented by Vsevolod Rautzer. So if white takes here, and black has to take with the g pawn, because there's too much pressure on this d6 pawn. And in this variation, black has a destroyed pawn structure, but he has the pair of bishops and central pawn majority, but it's difficult to take advantage of those. So another popular thing that white can play is bishop c4 immediately, putting the bishop into an active square. And here black usually plays e6 to counter this pressure, but white can later play f4 and f5 to put more pressure on e6 and f7. And here white can play bishop e3 if black plays bishop e7. Then white can castle kingside, which is called the Fischer-Sozin attack, or queenside with queen e2 and castle long. That's the Velimirovich attack. So let's look sorry about that. Let's look what happens if black doesn't play bishop e8, a7. I mean e6. Black can also play queen b6, and that leads to more positional games. And white doesn't have to play bishop c4 either. He can just play bishop e2 on move 6, and that allows black to choose among e5, which would be the Boleslavsky variation, or e6 transposing to Scheveningen, or g6 transposing to the classical variation of the dragon, because d6 has been played. If d6 wouldn't have been played, then it's the accelerated dragon with knight c6 immediately. So I know I didn't cover the e6 Sicilian defenses that much. I mean e6 without d6, but it's not that it's not as common as d6 or knight c6. So that's why I wanted to cover those more. And yeah, if you counter the e6 variation, which can lead to Khan defense or Taimanov, then hopefully you can study them on your own. And I won't make this video any longer than this because the variations are very similar to the ones that we've been looking at before. So same kind of ideas. But just out of curiosity, this the classical defense, or the old Sicilian, which is quite rare nowadays. But I think I've seen players like Carlsen use it anyway. But yes, tomorrow we should look at another opening. And so much for Sicilian. Thank you. Bye.